I feel like Jace is fantastic here too. Into Talia, she's not going to be able to get into range to threaten him, and he could do so much poke damage into everybody that is on the other side, and that's what they're going to lock in. This one just seems so obvious to me, like it seemed so easy. It's Keen and Chovy. One of them's going to play Jace. Chovy's practicing Ahri. I worry for team fights more than anything else. And Genji, we're just ready for this.
It's a tough one. I do think that there are answers. Of course, this is a very all-in composition from Gen G. Doran has been known to find angles, and Aatrox is extraordinarily overpowered. Genji, 하나, 둘, 셋.
Genji fighting!
하나, 셋, 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 셋, fighting! Woo!
All right, change there, breaking follow from getting onto him, and
okay, there's the acceleration gate. Let's see whether Peanut can actually catch Keen or at least get a flash. They get the ward in, and there's the Winter's Wrath, and they're like, all right, we'll take the flash. Full information given over there as well, as Lahen's not going to get knocked up, but of course, Delight is just trying to make sure that they get a crash. And okay, he's just going to flash headbutt. Viper is going to be able to get the flash off. Just went back to base together and both bought shoes, so they went shoe shopping together. It's very cute.
That's cute.
As Peanut is going to find Canyon, or as Canyon found Peanut, Chovy definitely has, as he does collect a Glacial Prison, but does manage to use that Spirit Rush pretty beautifully. Peanut does have to flash, but there's the kick flash onto the Sejuani. He's pretty tanky, but that is first blood. Going over to Canyon, he immediately goes down as it's Delight that picks that one up, and now Gen G in an awkward spot, but Chovy is bouncing in and out of the fight. The seismic shove collects the kill under the cow, and it's a 2 for 2, and first blood was in there somewhere.
Keen is now almost 30 CS ahead. It will be like 20 actually after he catches that wave. Hens.
Headbutt going to be used here as the wall is just not quite long enough, but it does not matter. He's only level 5. His will is quite breakable at this stage of the game, and that is great to see that. As Peanut, he wants to guarantee this as Chovy does move up. Peanut looks for it, and Seismic Shove actually going to catch Chovy. He does have his flash available. That's why Peanut wasn't using the ult, because he wanted that flash to come out first, as now Delight might be caught at the Q. Back towards the top side. So now Gen G can move back in. Maybe the teleport was a little bit early as the Q's going to connect. And in he goes and he steals it away. Oh, we saw that in slow motion, didn't we? As Canyon is still going to burn down. But that's 2 dragons over to Gen G. Oh, the pulverize is massive as Viper is down to 100 health. And now FaZe just hops on over. And the Fate's call is massive also. Chovy, he'll be able to help lock down his ex-teammate, and it's a double kill for FaZe.
We're about to inject a bunch of gold into their comp, but it just does not happen that way. Lahen's coming on the flank, has his ultimate available. Steel comes through here despite Delight's attempt to charm Canyon. He lives for quite some time, and yes, he does go down here, but Chovy on the edge still has ult. Look at the Pulv here, and he does so much damage with that Q there, and then FaZe comes in over the wall, gets Lahen's out, and then uses him as a tool to guarantee that Chovy gets the kill there on Zeka. Peanut goes down as well, double for FaZe, and they get the Dragon Steal.
Yeah, it was beautifully done. And Canyon is, you know, feeling a little bit sheepish. Get it to deny it from Humble Life Esports. I mean, because of Keen wanting to poke.
Exactly. That was the only thing I was going to say is that does feel good. Is he's just going to go through the chains.
Yeah, and Doran is now going to look to try and lock him down. He flashes over, but the charm is going to be there. Oh, Battle Dance. Delight trying to find the opportunity. Oh, Grand Entrance not quite there, but Viper's going to turn up the charm. What? He connects headbutt Pulv, and Chovy is just toying with them. Delight's still going to be able to knock him up. He is still going to be taken down. But if we just cut the video before that, then...
But before, of course, queuing Viper, putting him down.
And now Doran is once again in trouble. He tries to get a bit of a combo here, but he's just going to go down. Lahen's also, on the other side of the rift, is going to be taken out. And this has turned into a pretty bloodthirsty affair here between these two squads. As FaZe just picks up his cow and takes it to get to 3 items. Right now, sitting on only 1.5. As Headbutt Pulv is going to dive right on top of the aforementioned player's duo teammate, and that is going to be the Rakan falling down. Now Doran, World Ender has been popped.
I don't know who else is in that jungle, so you know I think he might be coming in here, but we're going to leave As, yeah, this was the play from Lehens. Comes in here, sets up the combo, guarantees the charm. The burst damage between the Ahri and the Callista is there. That's another turret to go down. Like we're in late game with how much action we've had, but we're really just on the cusp.
Oh, well, that's going to be the knock-up onto Canyon, but he still manages to safeguard his way out, and he stole the red buff. Pulverize lands only onto Peanut, looks to try and get the stun as well. As Chovy, he's going to get the Feather Storm out of Viper, who does recall the blades, and that is going to be the kill onto the Ahri. Outplayed nicely here, but Gen.G, it doesn't look like they're done just yet. Pei's going to have to flash, but in goes Delight. Oh, Pei's avoids his ex-teammate as well, as Lehens is going to be left for the Wolves, and Viper, in the end, collects a double. Doran's still looking for more as Keen flashes forward. Pace will be wiped out. Doran's the hero! And Keen able to lock down the Aatrox, but now Humble Life Esports have Baron on their mind.
I just don't think nice and backs and no Baron goes over. And I feel like Gen.G, eyes bigger than their stomach in this moment here. Yes, Canyon has safeguard and he's able to get out despite the charm here. And then they decide to continue to push in. Like, Lehens comes over here. Chovy is there with charm at the ready, but Viper outplays him massively. Great flash pull there, and that's what is Chovy's demise. And then Gen.G, instead of leaving, they decide, okay, let's see. I mean, look at Lehens. He's like, nah, we win these, and I've got Bait's call, and I'm going to be okay. You know, maybe just don't do that.
Oh, we're back. We're back in the Thunderdome once again as the charm is going to miss this time around. Orbit Deception is massive, but Delight will be just completely avoided and then blown up by Chovy. And Delight, it's going to be harder for him to engage. He's at 50% health.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, okay. That is a target that you could look for as in go gets the Feather Storm very comfortably.
That's all it takes.
Canyon. He's magnetized these Qs, dude.
Yeah, that's all it takes. And now look at Chovy's angle.
Yeah, Delight now in trouble. That is a point-blank Orbit Deception. Still has the charm, but Delight... then he would have definitely hit it. Let's have a look at it one more time here as Canyon just finds Q after Q after Q. And this one, the fact that he hits that Q is why they're just able to make sure Hanwha don't feel comfortable fighting.
Yeah, it's the second Q angle where he doesn't even have to hard commit. He could just save. Ow, indeed. And this next wave is going to be the end of this mid-inhibitor turret.
And there it goes. So, Chain's going to come through, and that just means that Chovy says, no, do not chain me. I will put you in the death chain.
Every time
That's
he
exactly
tries,
what he did.
Every time he tries, Chovy just goes through it, straight towards him, and then magnetizes that charm. This one's going to miss, but the damage is done.
Yep, Celestial opposition now down, so Delight is very susceptible now. As this inhibitor turret, flash bulb, not quite going to do it there from Lehens. As the feathers are picked up, and Glacial Prison goes completely wide. Decent seismic shove there, but the Fate's Call is now going to come through, and Peanut will be taken down. Grand Entrance onto 2 from Delight as they dive into the skies, says Keen. And Pays says, all right, that's where I'll send him. They managed to get the kill onto Zeka there, and it's only Delight that gets to watch as a lot of his ex-teammates destroy his Nexus. And Gen.G, they'll 2-0 their way through Humble Life Esports to our Saturday showdown.